So just to get this set up, I'm just going to lightly kind of get an idea. I want to have this relatively large floating up at the top here. So I'm going to start off with the thickness of this rectangle, and I'm going to actually have it go back with a rectangle shape like that. So that was pretty light. So I'm going to see if I can't heavy it up here. Again, just using this as a straight edge for a T-square, I'm just lining it up on the margin of the page to draw that in there. So just lining this up and coming across here just to get the thickness. This is going to be the edge of it. And if I follow this right along, same idea with the straight edge, try to line it up using the horizon line with this line matching it together. So there I have this rectangular facade, at least for the front. From these 2 points, it's going to go to the vanishing point. Not all the way, because if you can take a look at the item, you can see just about estimate how far it's going to go, and then determine just about how deep it's going to be based off of that sketch. So I'm going to have it come down to about here. So very simple, just like before, creating a rectangular shape that goes back to it. And the next part, I'm just going to cross a diagonal, and essentially I have this finished. So it's bisecting and crossing those lines. So right there's that line. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it right in there. Here's the horizontal. And you're just kind of looming in the space up top. Now I didn't have you put any cast shadows for this, so we'll worry about that another time.
It froze on my computer.
But that essentially places in there. If you can look on the screen if you would. This top part, the light source coming from here, so again, still trying to find a difference between these edges, so just starting to have to get some value on this. Placing that in there. So essentially it's just a rectangle crossing the diagonal to get that triangle. And depending on where you put it, you'll see 1, 2, or 3 sides of it. And again, once you get the line, just kind of finesse the value. The edge where these 2 facades meet, the front and the bottom. Kind of build that up. And slowly bring that together. And as I said, when you take a look, you want to think of it as a gradient from dark to light. You can rotate it so you're at the top. Like I said, there's not a lot of value change there, but you make it right from that start. So here, just trying to take the edge of the shape, making it darkest there, and just let it blend. Remember, the distance between the lines that you draw is going to give a more light to it. The closer they are, it will be darker. And as you do some of the hatch lines on the bottom, they can keep the direction headed towards that vanishing point, so it'll still supplement the perspective of that.